Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the very next episode of the KayFabe Report, where we're going to be doing predictions for the 2025 Crown Jewel Perth, Australia, mate. Fucking shit, fuck yeah, shrimp with a fucking Barbie. How many more can I annoy of the Australians? We're doing some shit-ass impersonations of them, but we're going to get into this. We've got a lot to get through. A couple of tag team, we've got one tag team match, one final ever time, two championship type matches, and a tribal chief versus a tribal thief. Oh. Right. That is correct. We are here today to go through it all, and we will not be piss-assing around with this episode here today. I'm going to give my honest thoughts about the build. I'm going to give my honest thoughts about how this match could potentially go, and then we're going to do a prediction for it. And then tomorrow, when you see this, it will be live. I will be doing a live review show on this channel. So if you haven't already, make sure to hit the like, hit the subscribe, stick around for more content coming your way. There's been a lot of videos out recently about the whole structure of the videos going forward. So make sure you're there for that, because the only KayFabe report will be coming to you tomorrow, 4 o'clock UK time, around then. Because it starts Crown Jewel, Perth, Australia. It starts at 1 p.m. UK time, 8 o'clock in the morning in America, 7 o'clock at night in Australia. We will be going live straight after throughout the show of my thoughts if you want to go and check that out. But if you haven't already, down below in the ticket here is the link to all of the social medias I have, and it's also in the description down below in the YouTube channel as well. So without further ado, enough waffle on, and we're going to get into our very first match of the night. And I'm going to say this is probably going to kick things off. I think could potentially be doing it, and I think we're going to be seeing probably not. Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins, WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion versus the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Seth Rollins winning the World Heavyweight Championship the same night as Cody Rhodes. Seth Rollins cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase against CM Punk. It's the same weekend, sorry, because SummerSlam was a 2-night event. And Cody Rhodes overcoming the Super Cena that happened at SummerSlam as well. We know that Cody Rhodes has been off for a little while because of the attack by Drew, which he come back and defeated. Seth Rollins has been getting in a little bit over the head so far. Whether can he defeat Cody Rhodes or not? I would say that this has been an interesting build to this match. And I feel like this is more psychology storyline than it is anything else. Cody Rhodes is one of the only opponents in Seth Rollins' career where he hasn't been able to get on top of it. Cody Rhodes is like, for Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes is the Lex Luthor to him being Superman. Cody's sort of like the arch nemesis that still finds ways to overcome everything. And weirdly enough as well, it sort of should be like that to a certain extent. And what I have found is this storyline is very full central around Seth Rollins. His power to the Vision is in jeopardy here. I think the storytelling that was done by Paul Heyman on Raw was the one that needed to be done. Because if you look at things as well, if you're Cody Rhodes, if you're doing with Paul Heyman wouldn't have given up CM Punk, wouldn't have given up Cody Rhodes. Not Cody Rhodes, sorry, wouldn't have given up Roman Reigns, wouldn't have given up the Brock Lesnar type situation for Seth Rollins to become World Heavyweight Champion and then to lose it. I think that Seth Rollins is going to win this. I think it will be shenanigans for him to win it. And I think that this is going to go and move on to War Games, where I feel like we're going to be getting Seth Rollins, Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed, and potentially Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes. Who would be in that Cody Rhodes? CM Punk. Could CM Punk, yeah. LA Knight. Maybe Jimmy or Jey Uso being in that War Games. I think Brock Lesnar has something to do at Survivor Series and the Survivor Series War Games, but I'm not. And I know that he's going to get foiled by John Cena. It's either going to be the last ever John Cena match or it's going to be that. But I think we're going to be seeing Lesnar there. But my prediction is there is going to be shenanigans. I reckon that could main event, to be fair. I think we're going to be seeing shenanigans, and I think we're going to be seeing Seth Rollins finally being able to pick up a win against Cody Rhodes, where Seth Rollins will be gaining that ring and the Crown Jewel Championship, which he will have as well. Next up, I think probably the opener of the night will most probably be this: Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed, Tribal Thief versus Tribal Chief in this match. Roman Reigns coming back after the annihilation that Bronson Reed did against him at Clash in Paris, but now coming back for revenge after winning the last match that he did. Will Bronson Reed be able to pick up the victory that he needed in his homeland of Australia? We know last time he was very close to gaining victory or going to Australia, or the last time there was an Australian show, but he got injured and he wasn't able to compete. So for him to come back to where he is absolutely phenomenal. And not only that, born and bred from Adelaide, he's only 37 years of age, and he is one step closer to performing in front of one of the biggest crowds WWE has ever done in Australia, in his home country. I hope he does get a good reception to a certain point. We know Roman Reigns is going to get a good reception, but I do hope slightly he does get a good reception because it is his hometown, his home country, and seeing Bronson Reed going back there doing it is going to be interesting. We know the last time he went back to Asia for New Japan Pro Wrestling, he beat Okada in Japan in a massive match. He has got big match pedigree, does Bronson Reed, when he was at New Japan Pro Wrestling. But can he do it against the Tribal's Tribal Chief? I'm going to say Roman Reigns will most probably pick up the victory here. I don't think that they're going to push Bronson Reed that far just yet. But I think that this is going to be one of the best showings we will see from Bronson Reed. So I'm interested and excited to see what he does moving on from there. Next up, last time ever, we're going to be seeing John Cena versus AJ Styles. It was all made online, apparently. That the fans wanted it, the fans got it. AJ Styles, one of the best competitors, one of the best matches that has ever existed. It was either the Royal Rumble match or the SummerSlam match where they never left the ring once. It was all done inside of the squared circle. I think there's going to be shenanigans after this. I think Lesnar's going to be here for some reason. I think something's going to happen. I think El Grande Americano or Dominic Mysterio could cost AJ Styles this match against John Cena without John Cena knowing. But I also just want a good, clean fight between AJ Styles and John Cena. No shenanigans at the end. I just want to see who's the best. Are we going to be seeing Super Cena in Down Under? Or is AJ Styles still got something about him? I would love AJ Styles to try and pull out the 450 springboard. Love to do him the spiral tap as well. So many moves that AJ Styles could do. John Cena bringing it out as well. All of the stuff that he could do and what he's done as well. So this match I'm very, very excited for because of what we saw before. With John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, the way that they could build to it. John Cena v Lesnar wasn't what we wanted it to be, but it was what needed to be done potentially for the story moving forward. So I'm gonna go with the John Cena win. I think it won't hurt any person win or lose. I think we're just looking forward to this for fun. This is going to be fun for us. And I'm just very excited to sit back, relax, enjoy this absolutely spectacle that this match could potentially be. And so many spots that we could be seeing, the throwbacks to superstars that Cena may not have used superstars moves before. There may be stuff that AJ Styles goes back to that we haven't seen since the TNA days. There's so much that could happen in this match. And for us to be getting it, for us in the UK, 1:00 in the afternoon, it's fucking beautiful on a Saturday. Right. Next up, one of the final matches of the night. The Kabuki Warriors of Kairi Sane and Asuka and going up against Rhea Ripley and Iyo Sky. Asuka becoming this more dictator day by day. Kairi trying to fight back from the dictatorship but stuck. Iyo trying to weather this friendship because Asuka was the first one in the door, opening the door for all of these women to be able to come through and to break barriers. And Rhea Ripley coming back to her hometown and her home country and coming back here as well with Iyo Sky, who she's had memorable matches with and memorable fights against. Still hasn't beaten Iyo Sky. Still a long way to go. They will do the remit, bring that match back. But there's something about this match that just feels like either Kairi's going to turn on Asuka or Io's going to turn on Rhea to try and bring the family together. Which the Rhea will try her best to bring Iyo out of it. It will lead to skirmishes, it will lead to fights, and it will lead to, at some point, presumably in the very near future, where Rhea is able to bring Iyo properly out of that hold and bring Asuka down, and then bringing Kairi with her, and then Asuka going full solo mental head, trying to get that WWE Women's World Championship currently held by Stephanie Vaquer, or the WWE Women's Universal Championship currently held by Tiffany Stratton, but we will be talking about that match in a moment. But this match has all of the match. There's so many matches on this card that I go could be match of the year. Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins, both of them absolutely incredible storytellers. Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns can sell for anyone, and this is the time to shine for Bronson Reed. John Cena versus AJ Styles, two of the best to ever do it, and two of the best to ever put on the show, and they have done it before, and I'm looking forward to what they're doing again. This match here, 4 incredible women's wrestlers, and if you see by the way the women's match is to the men's, it's 3-2. Maybe it could have been added another women's match in here. Maybe the women's intercontinental or the women's United States Championship. Bring Julia in as well. Into that as well. Bring Becky Lynch up against Maxine Dupree again, because that match was so phenomenal on Monday that Maxine has gone way up in my estimation. I was looking forward to it. I was worried about her doing it, but the way that she fought, her facial expressions, everything proved that she is gaining momentum and pushing forward. I would like to see 3-3 card, men's and women's, but we are happy to have all these matches going on. And then the main event, and what I predict, quite out there, but I'm predicting to be match of the night. I'm going Tiffany Stratton versus Stephanie Vaquer. Rhea versus Iyo. I'm going to go for. I'm going to say that Asuka and Kairi win this, but I think they do it by. No, I'm going to say Rhea's going to win it, but I think something's going to happen after the match. I don't think they're going to get Rhea to lose in Australia, because the booze would be too much from that. But I'm going to go with this. My match of the night, my match of the weekend, I think this is going to be. And we're looking at Stephanie Vaquer versus Tiffany Stratton. And I do think this has got the potential. Tiffany Stratton, who hasn't lost in 2025. Stephanie Vaquer, who's just become her first ever WWE Women's World Heavyweight Champion. The first Chilean woman to ever win a main title in WWE. Not only that, being the first ever Chilean to win a double championship in WWE in NXT. So we've got Tiffany on a roll, really integrated herself now into being that women's world champion. And you've got Stephanie Vaquer, who's slowly becoming that powerhouse that the people on the internet and around the world and people who watched NXT for a very long time absolutely knew what she could do. But now we're showcasing it. I think that this is going to be Tiffany Stratton's first loss. I think Stephanie Vaquer is going to pick up the win here. And I think it's going to be only because Stephanie has just picked up that WWE Women's World Heavyweight Championship. I do feel like that there could potentially be shenanigans in this match where Julia could be involved, where there could be a chance here for anyone that wants to go up against Stephanie Vaquer could get involved as well and to watch on to get there. But this match looks absolutely incredible. Both women, both completely different styles of wrestling, high flyer, high influence, both fast-paced action professional wrestlers. The Devil's Kiss versus the BME, the most beautiful moonsault ever. Who is going to come out on top? We will not know, but I am going to pick Stephanie Vaquer, who is going to become your new WWE Women's World Champion. But that's going to be it for us here today. Down below, as you can see, down in the ticker, is the links and the where you can find us on all the social medias we've got. We will be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. UK time, potentially earlier, depending on as soon as Crown Jewel ends. We will be back tomorrow to do a live review of Australia. So make sure, if you haven't already, to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, stick around for more content coming your way. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you ever so much for joining me for this prediction show. Tomorrow, it's a review show. Oh, don't forget to watch WWE 2K25 tonight. It's building to some big shit.